After the latest crisis that threatened the gods of destruction and even the angels, something involving a being from another era who nearly rewrote the laws of the universe, Goku finally returns to his chaotic training routine on Beerus planet. Everything seemed peaceful. But peace, in Goku's universe, never lasts long. He was training with Whis in an intense Ultra Instinct training session. Sweat was pouring down, his blows cut through the air like blades. Goku was already at an absurd level, and even Beerus himself, who was pretending to doze nearby, kept a close ear on the Scion's movements. It was then that Whis stopped mid-step, as if he'd sensed something. His eyes closed for a few seconds, and when he opened them, there was something different in his expression. "Goku, you received a call. But it's not from the Zeno, you know. It's something deeper." "What do you mean, deeper? Is it another Zeno?" Goku scratches his head, confused, but curious as ever. Whis doesn't answer immediately. He simply extends his hand, and a staff appears, glowing with an energy Goku had never felt before. It wasn't destruction, nor creation. It was something that didn't fit into common categories. A direct call, from the core of reality. "You must go. But be warned, what you see may shake even your faith in the gods." Goku, as always, accepts without a second thought. He takes the staff, activates Zeno's symbol, and instead of being teleported to the luxurious palace he always visited, he is taken to a place without shape or color, a limbo between universes. He wakes up there, floating, hearing only his breathing and the distant sound of a child laughing. He turns around, and what he sees isn't the short, blue Zeno, with a childish tone. What's there is a seemingly ordinary boy. He has fair skin, dark, messy hair, and intense yet human eyes. He doesn't glow, doesn't levitate, doesn't impose his presence. But everything around him obeys without hesitation. "Hi, Goku. You're here." Goku's eyes widen, confused, wary, almost thinking this is a trap. "Who are you? Where's Zeno? Where are you both?" The boy smiles. A smile that makes space distort for a second. Distant galaxies tremble. Stars are born and die in the blink of an eye. With just a smile. "It's me, Goku. I'm the real Zeno." The silence that falls is awkward. Goku doesn't know what to say. He stares at the boy, who looks more like one of Gohan's students than the ruler of all the universes. "You're kidding, right?" Goku says, narrowing his eyes. "No. That blue form you know was a facade. A character. A version of myself I projected to the universe. One no one would fear. One that was bearable." Goku becomes serious. He tries to sense the boy's ki, but feels nothing. Not because the boy has no ki, but because he is ki itself. The very essence. As if he were the source code of reality. "But why did you do that?" Goku asks, his expression almost severed between anger and confusion. "Because if I showed my true form, no one would have freedom anymore. Everyone would worship me, fear me, follow me like puppets. Free will would be suffocated by the weight of my existence. And why show me this now? Because you, Goku, are the only being in all the universes who chooses to fight with your heart. Who faces the impossible not for glory, but for passion." I needed to understand why. At that moment, Goku doesn't know what to feel. He stares at that being, who looks like a boy, but carries billions of eons in his eyes. He remembers everything he experienced with the blue Zeno, the tournaments, the games, the innocent laughter, the explosions with a wave of a hand. And now, he sees it all as a lie. "I thought you were pure. That you were like Goten. Now I see you were just playing with us." The boy approaches, his bare feet touching nothing. "I played, yes. Because it was the only way to connect with something. But now, I want to fight. I want to feel. I want to understand what it's like to be smaller than everything." Goku clenches his fists. The air around him begins to vibrate. The energy of Ultra Instinct begins to escape his body like vapor. "So you really want to fight? Is this all a provocation?" "No, Goku. It's a call for help. Face me. Show me what it's like to be you." The battlefield forms around the two. But it's not a planet, nor an open sky. It's a pure space, where the laws of physics wait to see which of them will dictate the rules. Goku's hair is already silver, his eyes shining as if they were made of stars. He takes a deep breath. He knows he's about to face something that cannot be defeated. But still, he will fight. The first exchange of blows is so intense that nearby realities reconfigure themselves. Entire universes feel the aftereffects of that collision. But Zeno doesn't move much. His blows are soft, almost slow, but each one carries concepts rather than force. Goku feels memories that aren't his own invading his mind: ancient wars, cosmic extinctions, the creation of the first worlds. Zeno is fighting with history, with ideas. Even so, Goku resists. He advances, counterattacks, creates openings. He takes hits. A lot. But he keeps smiling. Each punch screams, "This is why we live." Zeno, shocked, starts to smile too. For the first time in all eternity, he's enjoying himself. And then, for the first time, he unleashes a real attack. A punch that carries the power to redefine all that exists. Goku blocks with effort. His arms bleed. But he doesn't back down. "You're starting to get it, aren't you?" Zeno backs away, his eyes wide. "Yes, for the first time. I feel it." The fight ends in an unspoken draw. There is no knockout. There is no winner. There is only understanding. The two of them, sitting side by side, panting, with the universe slowly rebuilding itself around them. Zeno looks at his hands. He no longer feels the weight of eternity in them. He feels something different. Something lighter, but more precious. He feels the limit. And for the first time, he likes it. "Goku, thank you. I hid my appearance because I thought no one would understand. But you really saw me." Goku gives a slight smile, still breathing heavily. "You're strong, man. Strong in a way I can't even explain. But being strong isn't just about destroying. It's about enduring. Enduring being small. Enduring losing. And you never had that chance." Zeno looks up at the sky, where a new star is born, created from the residual flow of their fight. "Maybe now I can learn. Maybe I can be part of it all, not above it." Goku stands up, stretching out his hand. "When you want to fight again, call me. But next time, no tricks. Just you." Zeno takes Goku's hand. "Deal." And so, the Supreme King, who for ages hid behind a childish mask, discovered that sometimes, being human is more powerful than being God. Comment a lot for a sequel.
攻撃
まさか
After being judged a lot for his appearance, Zeno decides to show his true form. Much more imposing and intimidating, he reveals that he hides in the body of an innocent boy because he is inspired by the children of the universes he observes, where they are all happy and have many friends, play and have fun all the time, so he envies them, and to ease his frustration he hides in a small and childish body totally opposite of his true self, which is extremely intimidating. He just wanted to stop being feared and try to be more loved, and he saw in Goku an opportunity for this, since the Saiyan treated him like a normal person, unlike the gods who treat him formally all the time, so he wanted to be Goku's friend. But obviously, after seeing Zeno's true appearance, Goku will certainly start to avoid him, and when he can't avoid him, he will at least treat him more seriously, making Zeno lose the only friend he had other than himself.